Hello everyone, and welcome back to Warriors Untold Tales. In the last episode, we got some new cats, did some things, and yeah. We also I went and really? Anyway, I went and renamed the cats that we got. Our two queens are White Frost and Vixen Pelt. Our two kits are Frog Kit and Flint Kit. Flint Kit's a boy, Frog Kit is a girl, and they're both White Frost kits. Frost is really hard to say. White Frost's kits. Okay. And then their two apprentices are Branchpaw and Dawnpaw, a pair of siblings. Dawnpaw is a girl, Branchpaw is a boy. As a joke, the dark tabby here is Thrushwing, because of all the thrushes that we get. And these names were all chosen randomly. I used a random generator to determine this, by the way. Okay, so it's fair. And the two elders are, this little male here is Lion Pelt, and this little girl here is Peacewillow. Let's eat. And I'm not gonna bother you. Let's give a shiny thing to Dark. That's very nice of you. It was, wasn't it? And since we still have some time, I'm gonna kind of destroy this tree a little more than I usually do. And hopefully get a piece of moss to give her as well. And maybe we'll have a higher chance of getting kits that way. There we go. And let's go this way as well. And also, since we do have kits and apprentices now, we have to develop a way to make them into warriors and apprentices again. For this, I'll probably do something that somebody had actually suggested in one of Siri's videos that I watch, because I watch Siri. And someone had suggested once a moon they do a competition where they have to catch a certain amount of prey. And I like that idea, so I might use that. So let's kind of go this way. If I stop. There. Okay. I'm gonna try to attract a couple of cats into the center of clan. Let's give you this. And sleep. Why do I need to bury things? There. Let's see, any new cats? No. No new cats. But anyway, for once Berrymoon becomes an official leader, which means he'll have star at the end of his name, then, is that okay? Let's kind of move this back. There. Once Berrymoon becomes a leader, then let's start the dark. Here's a little gift for you. Oh, thank you, another shiny thing. Let's put this in this pile. Anyway, once Berrymoon becomes an official leader, we'll start doing the trials. And these trials will be here. Icebang, you might as well come. Basically, they'll hunt and try to catch a certain amount of prey in order to move on, depending on how many cats are in the clan and when I do this. Dog, dog, dog! Go away. Oh, hello, Swiftleaf. Swiftleaf is a recruiter, just like Greystorm is. You get that? Dawnpaw, good job. And of course our clan is still filled with rushes. Two-leg! Scatter! That was close. We don't want to have cats taken away by two legs. Is anything down here? No. A lot of dogs and two legs appear right here. It's a good place to hunt, but it's also dangerous. The system's probably going to be that it'll be once a moon, starting when Berrymoon becomes an actual leader. To see who can become a warrior, and only one will become a warrior, and only one will become an apprentice at a time. Basically. Anything? Okay, there's prey over here. And it's, of course, another thrush. Let's see if they can catch it. Nope, couldn't catch it. That's fine. Let's kind of sneak our way down towards 4 trees. Mouse, there. See if we can sneak our way down the 4 trees and see if Coco is there. Coco is not here. So we can't become a leader yet. Become a star and get our 9 lives. Another problem with becoming a star and starting over once they die, because you have no option of reviving, the mate that you have will also disappear if you create a new cat. And I'm pretty sure the kid also disappears. So if Berrymoon dies, Darkflower will also disappear, which is a problem. I'll probably try to attract some more cats into the clan to name after them and pretend that they're still here if Berrymoon dies. That's probably how I'm gonna do it. You guys are really slow. Oh well. Thrush. And another thrush. Can you get it done, Pa? Good job. Or instead of a contest, let's see. Good job, Thrushwing. You caught some of your kind. Let's pause this game for a second and write down how many. Two. Pretty sure that was 2 Don Pa caught. 2 leg. Okay, we're good. Anyway, I think instead of doing a competition once a month, I'll just try to keep track on how many pieces of prey that the apprentice catches. If they can catch like 5, then they'll be turned into a warrior. Or 10. I think it might be 10 instead. And 5 for kids. 2 apprentices. And if they do really well, oops, I scared away a piece of prey. If they do really well in, for say, a battle, if we run into some trouble and they do really well in the attack, then I might instant turn them into a warrior even though they haven't completed the prey goal. Nothing's here. Let's head back. And those guys are still here. Go away. Thank you. There. And we'll eat this. And I think we'll share this frog with Dark after we get a drink. There we go. Love you, Berrymoon. Love you too. That's very nice of you. Yes, it is. I think I will get rid of this. that there. And what to do with these thickets. So put one there. And one over here. I'm gonna steal some of this moss. And go and get a couple pieces. So we can track more cats. Or be attacked. That works too. Get out of here, Silverpaw. You too, Winfer, and Streambelt? Is that what your name was? I can't quite see it. Come on. Come on. Give me more moss. Thank you. And more attacks. Shade Moss. That's a pretty name. And Dark Lily. Let those kind of go that way. And Wind Clan. You can get out of here and die. Maybe Wind Clan. Maybe I'll teach Wind Clan a lesson by killing 2 of their cats. Because I can. And then put this moss around here. We'll head to bed before we put any prey by it. Oh, we got a new cat. 2 new cats. Any more? Nope, just 2. Now who are you? You are Dawn. That's not forward. That's awkward. 2. There. And I'll take this. Maybe kind of move it down just a little. And we got Dawn, a little gray kitty. And we've got Heather, a little black kitty. And can we face you this way? Now we've got 3 cats of the same pelt. This is interesting. And I'll roll for Heather here in a little bit. I'm just gonna put some prey around. Right here. And there. And move this herb. Okay. So I'm going to... This doesn't look like what honey fern would be. I picture honey fern, which was a suggestion for a medicine cat. A cat away or dying. I'm gonna kind of... You're stuck. Goodbye. And we need another thicket for there. Because it'll be much easier to go get thickets and go this way towards Shadowclan if you've got that entrance. Someone had suggested the name Honeyfern for a medicine cat, a female. And the other medicine cat that I got for a name, I'll have to check to see if I had any more. But those are the 2 that's off the top of my head, was Owlflight. And I think I'm going to name Dawn here. Owlflight. And Owlflight will be our medicine cat. And if you get another cat, then we'll name them Honey Paw as their apprentice. And then Heather. Let's roll for Heather after I get the drink. To see if Heather's a warrior, an apprentice, etc. Okay. Let's pause and I'll go roll. So we got apprentice. Let's call you Netherpaw for now. So you need a name. And now you've lost your little white markings because you're shrunk. And I guess since I only have one other cat that I need to name, I'll just go find a name right now. So, pause again. Sorry, guys. Alright, I'm back. I went and took a look at a bunch of different names, and this little apprentice is going to be a boy. And his name is going to be Ebony Paw, or Ebony Paw. So Ebony Paw is our is our new apprentice. Yeah, okay. So we need. Actually, let's take out no. Let's actually take Owl Flight. And go out and get some herbs, because we do need herbs. I mean, we can't actually use them, but they make great decorations for inside the camp. Kind of like my feathers. Oh, go away. Anyway, there's some horsetail, and we're getting hungry, so let's kind of sneak into the carrion place and get some prey. Eat. Nothing hill. Here, just a bunch of Shadow Clan and one clan cats fighting it. Oh, nope, wait, there's a mouse. And a shiny thing. That's still there. Never mind. Let's just go get some more herbs. Actually, put that down, pick that up. So now we have Owl Flight. We can go and pick up her. Ambush or Shadowfoot. Go away. And there's prey here. That was the wrong button, but there's prey here. And we'll get Owl Flight to grab it for us. Thank you. Who, Owl Flight? Can you get this one too? Nope. That's okay. Let's go look for herbs. Okay. We've got 3 horsetail, which is good. We should grab a little bit of goldenrod and some comfrey on a different day. Or Shadowclan. And 1 clan. But I'm dying, so let's run away. Put Owl Flight back. Some herbs right here. And here. And here. And we'll eat this frog. And we'll go straight to bed as soon as it turns dark. Oh, you've attracted a cat. Moon. This actually... I'm gonna leave this one for now. We did attract another cat over there. Let's kind of turn you this way. And I'm gonna leave you here, unnamed, just for now until I attract a couple more cats to the area. And I'm gonna take that and eat that. And grab a drink. But we did attract another cat. Over in the corner there. Let's turn you around. Wrong one. This one. And take this prey. Remove that. Kind of toss it down here. Let's remove this prey too. Because now we've got our 2 medicine cats. This one's also a dark tabby, like Thrushwing over there. So I don't know if Honeyfern would... I don't know if Honeyfern would fit it. I'm kind of picturing a cat like Morning Song or Lion Pelt. Or even one like Firewing for for Honeyfern. What to do with this moss? Can I kind of sneak? No, I can't. I was gonna be sneaky and stick it over there. I guess. Where can I put this moss at? So I'll toss it in the corner over here until I need it. There. Then we'll get this last piece. We'll actually stick this one over here in the nursery. And Vixen Pill actually doesn't have any kits yet, but she's in the nursery, quotation marks. Even though kits can be like anywhere, since Flint Kit's over there. So Vixen Pill is technically still a warrior. She's not quite a queen yet. Until kits appear. And they can either be her kits that she had with another cat, or she could adopt them. And you guys you guys can... Great! Where are you? Where are you? Where'd you go? I saw you disappear. Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm just gonna... Okay, never mind. You guys can feel free to pick up mates for any of these cats. White Frost is already queen with 2 kits, Flint Kit and Frog Kit, who basically disappeared with her, so her mate is probably elsewhere, and she doesn't have a mate at the moment. And Vixen Pelt doesn't have a mate at all. So you guys can feel free to pick out a warrior to be any of the cat's mates for when we get kits. Yeah. Okay. So, since Honeyfern, the name Honeyfern doesn't really match Fang here, I'm gonna pause and try to find a name for Fang to be Owlflight's apprentice. And maybe if we get another yellowish, orangey kitty, we'll name them Honeyfern, who is a former medicine cat and might help out with Owlflight and whoever Fang will be. So, just a second. Get a pause. And I'm back. This is going to be Twisted Paw. My story for Twisted Paw is that Owlflight's going to be a girl and Twisted Paw a boy. My story for Twisted Paw is that he was once a River Clan cat. He was once from the clan of River Clan, but he couldn't become a regular apprentice. He was born with a twisted paw. Hence his name, Twisted Paw. As a kid, before they started walking, they didn't quite notice it right away. So his real name was going to be Hawkpaw. But when it was about time for Twisted Paw, aka Hawkpaw, and his siblings to become apprentices, his mother had requested the name change first. And the poor little guy was very distraught by the name. He felt like he had embarrassed his mother and that he was will never live up to her name or his father's name, and ran away. Where he found MoonClan, and here on MoonClan, he and Owlflight got along really well. And although he can't hunt very well, he can really only hunt like mice and beetles and things like that. He is really good with herbs, so Twisted Paw became Owlflight's apprentice almost as soon as he arrived. So you've got both our Medicine Cat and Medicine Cat Apprentice, and we've got this little cat here, which is not going to be named right away because I have plans for this kitty. And yeah, but I've also been rambling, so the whole day went by. Since I've still got another hour to wait, I'm gonna kind of sneak down and hopefully become a leader if Coco is at 4 trees. Or be attacked. That works too. Kind of go over here. Hello, Nightpaw. Ignore me, please. While you guys over there fight. And I'll reap the experience of who's left. Lots of Shadowclan cats. And I'm dying. Never mind. That was a bad idea. And I missed. Oh, Coco is here. It's good. So let's go and... Yes. From now on, Berrymoon will be... Actually, wait, just a second. I want to make this official. And then... Berrymoon. Pause. Okay, never mind. I'll have to wait. I'll do something else with the leadership ceremony. So, now Berrymoon is now Berry Star, leader of MoonClan. And right before he goes to bed, he'll take one of his shiny things and leave it up by Moonstone, up by where the entrance Moonstone is, or be attacked by a dog. That works too. Let's go and grab one of these and quickly head out before it's too late, or be attacked by Rockclimb Mountain Claw again. And 1 pound Cloud Ridge. Go away. Go away before I die. Go away. I don't want to die. Thank you. So let's leave this shiny thing here as our offering the Starclan and become Berry Star. Or be attacked. Or be attacked. Go away. Please. Go away. I'm almost dead. Thank you. And quickly run to our nest so we can heal our HP. There. And we did have another cat up here, little white kitty. And another black kitty. So you got 2 more cats. Once again, this kitty is going to... Was it 2? Yes. This kitty is going to... No, 3 kitties. And you're going to go for 2, 3, 4... 4 kitties. 4 kitties. Wait, is Emerald... Yes. Okay. So we've got... Fang, Yarrow, and Emerald to name. Once again, Fang and Yarrow aren't going to get their names just yet. But Emerald, on the other hand, needs a name. I think I am going to go and name this one as well. I want to name some of the cats in my clan. Most of these cats were named by you guys. So I'm going to go and look for a name for Emerald. And I'll be back. Alright. I thought of a really cute name for this cat, and I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. So this is going to be Snail Shell. And this is also a Tom. Let's steal that. And I'm going to eat this. I'm going to take the prey from right here in here. Or did I already take it? This one. Eat that. And I'm going to share the other one with dark. That's very nice of you. Get a drink. And then we'll go out on a hunting patrol. And we're actually going to take snail shell, ebony paw, and I haven't taken you out for a while. Branch whisker. And let's write down ebony paw, so we can keep track of how much prey he has caught. I'm kind of picturing snail shell as once being maybe a loner. And too late! I'm out of here. Anyway, I'm kind of picturing snail shell as being once a loner named Snail, hence his name, who once lived near the Sundrown place. There are snails that live in the water, so maybe down where the lake territories are, or in the Sundrown place, is where snail shell had once lived. Come on, come on, can you get it? No? Can you get it? Branch whisker? Maybe? I got it. That's fine. Anyway, snail shell probably lived near the water where there's lots of snails. Hence his name. And I think it's a really adorable name, and I couldn't help but use it. Up, run away. We don't want any deaths today. Oops. And I didn't even see that. Branch whisker chased it off. There's prey right there. You gotta get that thrush, please. Nope. There's another one at least. Or chase it off. Come on, snail shell. Ebony paw. Ebony paw, you're behind Dawn paw. If you ever want to become a warrior, then you gotta start catching prey. And I also need to take branch paw as well. Nope, there's a... Never mind. And cats. 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 Run away. More cats! Rude. More cats! Run away! Run away. Okay. Is anyone dying? I can't tell if there's ebony paw or snail shell. More cats! Bye. Go. Go away. That's ebony paw. Do that. And we're gonna immediately take you guys back before someone dies. Did I just lose? I lost ebony paw already. God damn it! I'm so sorry, ebony paw. I didn't want you to die so quickly. I'm so sorry. You stay. Let's eat that. And I'm gonna stick a feather where ebony paw once sat. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's grab a piece of moss. Don't need that much. Actually, you know what? Since I mentioned that Vixipelt doesn't really have any kits, but we have Jump Kit here. So Flint Kit and Frog Kit could be White Frost, and then Jump Kit could be adopted by Vixenpelt. That works. And we're gonna that. Put one here. And I'll kind of do this. Put that there. Moss. Actually, no. That's better. And kind of, no. Stop moving forward. Kind of do this. And head off to, is it time? Yes. Let's go off the bed. No new cats. I love you, Berry Star. Love you too. Take a couple of these mosses. Get those the dark. And okay. We don't need. Let's actually take Owl Flight and Twisted Paw. And we'll go out and get some herbs. Run away. Because we still need Comfrey and Goldenrod. No, no, yeah. And there's some Comfrey. See if we can reset some Comfrey. Going back and forth until some appears. Maybe? No? There's some. Two is fine. I don't want to get caught up in RiverClan's business, since I am on their territory. Yep, run. Before someone dies. ThunderClan, let's not. And we'll get two of these goldenrod and then head back. There's that shiny thing. I guess we can grab it, since we have the extra space. And we'll take it back. Heck, for dark flower. we go. And let's stick goldenrod kind of here. Let's move this up here. This pile of horse. There we go. And let's grab a drink and eat, and I think that'll be the end of today's episode. And let's just eat this rabbit. There. Okay. This was a interesting episode. We lost an apprentice after just getting them. We got a new warrior, and I actually have to remove this moss first. There. And we got Medicine Cat and Medicine Cat Apprentice. As well as these three, who do not have names yet. These cats are going to be special for something. So, not quite... They don't have names yet because I need to, no, what was I trying to say? These two are very special for something, so they can't be named just yet, basically. So yeah, that'll be the end of today's episode, and I'll see you all next time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more if you'd like to watch more of my videos. See ya! Berrymoon pushed his way through the tangled reeds and brambles, his ears perked and alert. He did not recognize this place. The scents are all new to him. Was he dreaming? Yes, Berrymoon was sure of it. As the Tom pushed his way through the last layer of shrubs, he was greeted by friendly meows. In front of him, a group of cats stood. Most he did not know. Upon closer look, a scarred, silver-pelted she-cat caught his eye. "Mother?" Berrymoon mewed. He could barely raise his voice enough to be heard. "Yes, my dear Berrymoon, I'm here. Don't be afraid." Reluctantly, he stepped closer. "Am I dead?" He couldn't be. His earlier cats were deemed fine when he got his new medicine cat, Owlflight, to look him over. No. A soft yet irritated growl echoed from within the crowd, and a small, dark Tom came into view. Ebony Paw? Seeing the tiny apprentice with a claw mark in sight was almost terrifying. He was sure that the tiny apprentice had died just earlier today. But he stood right in front of him. "Will you please pay attention?" snapped a skinny, marbled gray Tom from beside his former clanmate. Another Tom, with a dark pelt much like his own, had at the other annoyance. Mimily sat, curling her tail around her paws. "We have brought you here, to Starclan, to give you your 9 lives," she murmured, turning her head towards her son. You could see something in her eyes. Was it pride? One by one, the group of cats moved closer to Berrymoon, and he began to shrink, pressing his belly to the warm mossy floor. Berrymoon could feel the fur on the back of his neck begin to bristle. A she-cat of white and gray approached first, pressing her ice-cold nose to his head. "With this life, I give you clear sight. Use it well to look past the appearance of another, and greet them with warmth," she murmured, as an ice-cold chill traveled down his spine. When she moved back, it stopped instantly. Berrymoon didn't have time to shake the feeling of ice from his pelt when the brown and white tortoiseshell replaced the other, her she-cat's nose with her own. "With this life, I give you curiosity. Please use it to explore the world around you." Berrymoon only got a glimpse of the cat's leaf-green eyes as a surge of pain ripped through his pelt. She had moved back into the crowd as he yowled and clenched his teeth. A Tom approached, slowly, as if scared to her to come near him. He only bowed his head and placed a paw over his. "With this life, I give you patience. Use it to train the rogues and loners who wish to live amongst the clans." The same ice-cold chill ripped through Berrymoon's paws, and he dug his claws into the ground. No cat approached. They were waiting. It seemed like hours before a skinny, marbled Tom approached. Berrymoon could barely look at the scrawny cat before him, as she could feel the piercing gauge of judgment. With this life, I give you the warrior code. Teach it to those who want to follow in your paw steps. A paw pushed against his forehead, and his spine tingled. It wasn't as painful as the others. A black-pelted Tom approached, pressing his nose to his cheek. With this life, I give you war and peace, and the ability to know when to run. Winning is not everything. The Tom's words rang in Berrymoon's ears for a moment. He thought of the one-clan cats that chased his clanmates, and hissed at the sight of him. A pale, faintly striped she-cat approached. He recognized her as a WinClan cat he won against. Seeing her reminded him of the damage he caused to her and her clanmates. With this life, I give you forgiveness. Think about that when you battle the clans around you. Berrymoon felt the wind pick up around his feet as she saw him an icy look and turned away. A blue Tom approached him from the side. He recognized him as a friend of his mother's, a ThunderClan cat. With this life, I give you hope. As leap year closes, a new leaf arrives. Hope that new kits will be arriving, and prey will run wild. The Tom barely touched him before moving away. He seemed upset. Was his birth a curse to this Tom? Was there something his mother hadn't told him? Ebony Paw bounded up to Berrymoon's side and nuzzled against his former leader's neck. With this life, I give you confidence. Use it to push your way to victory, and not to second-guess your decisions. The two shared one last nuzzle before Ebony Paw bounded into the crowd once more. Berrymoon sat up a little, as his mother, his hero, and the cat that raised him approached. I knew you could do this. I am so proud. The silver she-cat mewed softly as she pushed her nose against his own. With this life, I give you a mother's love. Use it to care for every cat as if they were your own kits. Berrymoon's spine tingled, and he flattened himself to the ground once more. As pain shot through his belly. He felt as if he was a she-cat, heavily pregnant with her first litter. When Berrymoon opened his eyes, he caught his mother's violet eyes, and heard her sniffle of amusement. I hail you by your new name, Berry Star. Your old life is no more. You've now received the 9 lives of a leader. The Starclan grants you the guardianship of MoonClan. Defend it well. Care for the young and old. Honor your ancestors and the warrior code. Live each life with pride and dignity.